People are putting the brakes on long commutes. In fact, nearly a quarter of workers have left a job simply because of the drive. Christina Donnelly with Accountemps in West Palm Beach has studied this trend. This is really interesting. So in your research, what kind of constitutes a bad commute? 30 minutes, an hour?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's more than the amount of time you spend in a car. It could be the amount of stress on the roads and the route that you take. The other thing that can really get people into a bad commute situation is the cost. Are you taking public transportation? Is parking included in that? So all of those things kind of factor in.
What's the average time, the commute time in West Palm Beach?
Yeah, West Palm Beach average time each way is 20 minutes.
20 minutes, and that's compared to the national average, which
National is like 49 minutes round trip per day, so 20 minutes is a little less than that.
So we're kind of cutting that in half.
Yeah.
Men and young workers, they're the most likely to be fed up first and say, forget this.
They are. I think men handle stress differently than women, to be honest, and that can certainly factor in. And then the younger workers really are putting a big emphasis on work-life balance. So a lot of our millennials and things are really focused on their work-life balance and don't want to spend an enormous amount of time in the car every day.
In the car. If you do have to endure that commute, what can you do to make it more bearable?
You know, you can make it productive. You can plan for your day. I personally have a long commute and I plan for my day in the morning. I kind of run through my mind what I've got to get accomplished, and then I use the afternoons to kind of decompress. Music, podcasts, that sort of thing.
When people are considering a new job, they really do weigh that commute.
They do. They do. The market is really hot right now. It's a candidate's market environment, and they've got a lot of options and choices. They can be picky when it comes to commutes. There's some things that companies in the area can do to kind of attract and retain their current employees. Some of that can be offering telecommuting, maybe work from home one day a week or a day a month. They can help stagger start schedules, perhaps a 7 to 4 as opposed to an 8 to 5 to kind of cut down.
And that was my next question. If this is a problem for you and it may cost you your job in the long run, you should approach that conversation and have it with your boss.
Absolutely. You want to do your homework first, kind of, you know, get to know the marketplace and what other employers are offering their employees, and really be clear on what's making your commute a bad one. Is it the amount of time spent in the car? Is it the cost and expense? And then approach your manager with some suggestions.
And then you mentioned managers are being a lot more agreeable to maybe making some changes nowadays.
Yeah, they're having to be in order to keep the talent that they've got in place. Yeah, it's a really big deal right now.
Gosh, I was complaining about my commute. 20 minutes, that's not too bad when you can compare it, say, to New York, DC, some of those heavy hitters. So, Christina, thank you so much. We appreciate it.